Welcome to day 2 of your protein push challenge. Now that you understand the importance of breakfast, but not just any breakfast, the importance of a higher protein breakfast in order to start your day off right and have more sustained energy throughout the day, let's move on and learn how to implement lunges. Now, we like to keep things simple. Although I'm sending you recipes, that is my gift to you. I want you to think about how you can simplify these things as well. What is my protein? What is my carb? What is my veggie? Plain and simple. When it comes to lunges, this is the place that a lot of people have a tough time with, especially if you are a busy entrepreneur going to work, you're going out to eat a lot, or you're a stay-at-home mom and you have a lot of kiddos, or you work from home and your day may not be as structured as it normally would be. Whatever the case may be, lunges are really, really important to have planned ahead of time. What do I mean by this? Make it so you don't have to think really hard about what you're going to have for lunch, because if you've already planned it ahead of time. One way that you can do this is your dinners the night before. Whenever I am cooking, I will always make enough for 3 to 4 meals after that. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm eating only that for the next 3 to 4 meals, but I am going to take my dinner and have it for lunch the next day. Now, that's called planning ahead. Just like you schedule the rest of your day with your work, with your kiddos, or how you plan your finances, and you have a schedule around that, you need to think about that in terms of structure when it comes to your meals, because once you have that in place, you have less anxiety about your food, and it's a lot more structured, and you feel more grounded about what you are going to be having because you are planning ahead. So the way that this may look is when I make ground meat, I'm going to make about 3 pounds of ground meat at a time. I'm going to take half of it, stick it in the freezer, and keep the other half for my meals. And I'm going to take whatever ounces of meat that I need for my meal, and I'm going to pair it with my veggies and my rice or potatoes for a complete meal. And that's my lunch. And all I have to do is heat it up because I made it ahead of time. So plan your lunches ahead of time. Okay. Now, it could be your dinners, or it could just be, hey, you planned it ahead of time in another way, shape, or form. Now, I'm not saying that you need to be a bodybuilder type of meal planner where they cook and plan all their meals in portions and put everything out for the entire week. If you want to do that and that is helpful for you because of your life, absolutely do it. But you don't have to do that in order to be successful. But you do have to plan ahead of time. Okay, so those are your lunches. Now you're going to look at the list of proteins that I have listed and what you can choose from. Remember, your lunches and your dinners can look very similar, but with your lunches, you just want to make sure that you plan those a little bit more strategically ahead of time so that you're not going the entire day without eating, because going the entire day without eating is even worse for your energy and your metabolism. I promise you, if you put a little bit of time into planning your lunches and have that organized, it's going to change your life. Here's to day 2. Let's get protein.